Good morning, kiddos. Miss Aure here. Today is April 15th. This video is for my second graders, and our focus today is on writing. So let's go ahead and get started. Before we begin, I want to review one of your writing standards. One of your writing standards is for you to be able to write a narrative or write a story in which you remember a well-elaborated event, a long story, or short sequence of events, or a short story that you need to be able to include details to describe your actions, your thoughts, and feelings. So when you write these long stories or short stories, it needs to have some actions, what happened, your thoughts, what were you thinking, your feelings, how were you feeling, how did you feel during that event. And you need to be able to use temporal words to signal event order. Those are your time order words so that you can show what happened first, second, or next. You also need to be able to provide a sense of closure. That means that your story needs to come to an end. So your reader feel that the story is over and they can move on. But before we focus on writing long stories or short stories, I want us to focus on writing clear sentences. Now, we have been working on counting words within our sentence. We have been working on making sure our sentence is complete. So we are focusing today on standard 2.1, where you need to demonstrate, show, command. That means you really know it. You show that you really know how to write and speak in English. And today we're going to focus on being able to produce, that means to write, to come up with, expand, to make it longer, and rearrange a complete sentence or move your words around in the sentence to still make another complete sentence. Now today we're going to just focus on simple sentences instead of compound sentences. We will work on compound sentences another time. Okay? So today these are the two focus standards that we are going to work on. So about 3 weeks ago we read this article about Osiris-Rex, and so I pulled some sentences from this article. Bennu is an asteroid. That is a simple sentence. Scientists at NASA, the US Space Center, think Bennu can help us learn more about Earth and other planets. That's a little bit more expanded, a little longer, right? So take a look at Bennu is an asteroid. Really simple. It tells us what it is, what they're talking about, and what they know about it. The second one has a little more information. It's expanded. So take a look at these commas here. Scientists at NASA, the US Space Center, right? So you see this phrase, the US Space Center, is between two commas. That's referring to NASA, right? NASA is the US Space Center. Think Bennu can help us learn more about Earth and other planets. So scientists from this place think Bennu can help us learn more about Earth and other planets. If I remove this piece of information, the sentence still makes sense. Scientists at NASA think Bennu can help us learn more about Earth and other planets. The author expanded the sentence to give us more information, right? So because the author gave us more information, the author needed to put those in between commas because it won't make sense without it. It will not be a sentence. It'll kind of like run on. So let's take a look at this activity. I'm going to show you words, phrases, and sentences, and I want you to say whether or not what I'm showing you on the screen is a sentence or not a sentence. So the word asteroids, is that a sentence or not a sentence? It is not a sentence, right? It doesn't give us any clear idea. Remember, it has to be a complete idea for it to be a sentence. How about this one? Asteroids are space rocks. Well, yeah, that tells us what asteroids are. Yeah, that sounds like a complete sentence. Let's see. No. I wonder why. Do you notice what's missing? Asteroids are space rocks. Oh, that's the same idea. But now, because of that period at the end, it shows that this is a complete sentence. Right? Sentences are a group of words that tells an idea, right? And it has a period at the end of it. It starts with a capital letter and ends with a period. All right, let's try another one. Scientists think asteroid space rocks can give us information about our planet. That's a group of words. Does it tell a clear idea? No, it doesn't. It's a little unclear. There's too many words put together. That doesn't seem to make sense. How about this one? Scientists think asteroids, space rocks, can give us information about our planet. Oh, so the word space rocks referring to the asteroids can give us information about our planet. Oh, that's the space rocks is an expanded information. The author gave us just a little bit more information about what asteroids are. And that makes more sense to be a sentence. Yeah. So now we're going to go ahead and try to produce, expand, and rearrange complete simple sentences. Remember, today we're not going to work on compound sentences. We're just going to try to produce and expand and rearrange some complete simple sentences. Okay, so take a look at this topic, cookies. So let's see, can I come up with a sentence that has to do with cookies? Well, my sister baked cookies. That's my simple sentence that has to do with cookies. Now, can I make this sentence a little longer? Can I give you more information about my sister, or maybe more information about the cookies that she baked? Let's see. My sister baked cookies. How can I add more information here? I can tell you that my sister was older. My older sister baked, and I can tell you the type of cookies she baked. My older sister baked chocolate chip cookies. Now I've expanded that sentence. Can I move the words around to make a different sentence? Well, maybe instead of starting with my sister, I can start with chocolate chip cookies. My older sister baked chocolate chip cookies. So maybe instead of starting with my older sister, let's see. I'll start with the chocolate chip cookies were baked by my older sister. I had to add the verb were and the word by, right? To make the sentence clear. I can't just say the chocolate chip cookies baked my older sister. That doesn't make sense. Chocolate chip cookies can't bake my older sister. So I had to add some words to make it make sense. The chocolate chip cookies were baked by my older sister. All right? So I would like for you to try. Oh, sorry, I have one more slide. So we have this simple sentence from our article. Bennu is an asteroid. Bennu is an asteroid. Let's expand on it. Floating in space. Yeah, so we added more information. Let's move it around. Let's rearrange it. Instead of starting with Bennu, let's start with an asteroid. Yeah, an asteroid that is floating in space is Bennu, right? So I had to add these two words, that is. Floating in space is Bennu. So now you try. Produce a simple sentence. So start with something simple. Then see if you can add more information to it. Expand it, make it longer, add more information to it to make it make sense. And then try to move around the words to see if you can come up with another clear sentence. Share it with your parents, share it with your family, see if you can trick them into guessing your original simple sentence. See if you can challenge them to figure out what your simple sentence was. Okay, so if rearranging it is a little too difficult, go ahead and just try producing a simple sentence and then expanding it. Adding more information to it without making it go on forever. So just add the right amount of information so that it's clear and people can still understand what you're trying to say. Okay? All right. Well, hope you learned something new. Hope to see you all soon. Goodbye and good luck.